It took too long for me to really see it. The cruelty that we can hide away behind a mask of peace. And how this person that I love, how he'd been forced to suffer. Father, mother, the whole family, none of them ever loved him. They hurt him, and now they only want to hurt him even more. But if that's what they want, then I...
Good run, Miss Stella.
Just Stella.
Oh. Yeah, right. Just Stella.
We done?
I usually run about 20 kilometers every day. You know, you don't really have to...
I'm fine. This is nothing.
And besides, you have very powerful magic that can compensate for a lack of...
Lack of what? Did I or did I not finish?
Man, you've got a competitive streak, don't you? Here.
What are you...
You need your electrolytes.
You drank from... It'd be like kissing you.
Oh, right! You don't want to drink out of that. It's got my germs on it. Sorry.
What? When did I say anything about germs? Maybe I want those germs.
What?
What? Never mind! I need my electrolytes! Look how happy you are.
Yeah. My sister starts school here today. 4 years since I've seen her.
Oh. So she's your sister? That's like a real sister, right? Not like a friend you call sister?
Yep. As in daughter of my mother and father.
I'll allow it.
Okay, well, thank you?
高みを目指すのさ A brave new world 情熱の切り裂きでこの場所に刻むのは It's my soul yeah 誰にも触れさせないアイデンティティ共鳴してくことを運命はこの一瞬で決まるだろう覚悟笑えればいいおごり高ぶればいい迷い踏み潰し Let's go ahead だから今打ち破るのさそう明日を探る思い通を全力で自分使い尽くして研ぎ澄まされた心で一撃で突き破るのさそう未来を拒む熱い道路起死回生その時が来たのさ土壇場のクライマックス It's time to take action
Hello, freshmen. Welcome to you all. I'm your teacher, Yuri Oriki. I'm new too. You guys are my very first class, so you can all just call me Miss Yuri. Now, we won't have class today,
She
but
looks
I do
like
have
she
one
hasn't
thing to
slept
add
in a
about the
year.
selection match for the
I know,
Seven-Star
but
Sword
she's a
Art
good teacher.
Festival. Of course, I'm sure all of you remember very well what the director said during assembly.
Traditionally, Hagoon Academy's representatives have been chosen based on score. This year, students will face one another in battle to determine our top 6. Our team of representatives will be composed of these 6 students. This year's selections will be simple and fair.
So, I'm sure I don't have to remind you that the school match will start next week. You'll be informed of your fight schedule and opponent by emails to your student ID.
Professor?
No. Call me Miss Yuri, or I won't answer your question.
Miss Yuri?
Yes, your question, Miss Stella?
How many matches will we be fighting?
It could easily amount to more than 10 matches per student. It's safe to assume that you'll be fighting a match once every 3 days.
Whoa, seriously?
That's insane.
Once every 3 days. In that case, maybe I can use Itoshura.
If you don't wish to participate, then don't. Doing so will in no way affect your grades. but in my opinion, you're all being given a really wonderful opportunity to compete with one another on a level playing field. And so, I do hope you'll all try. Okay, guys, this coming year, let's all do our very best. All right, let's give a cheer. Hip, hip, hooray!
Miss Yuri!
There she goes.
No reason to worry. To tell the truth, I vomit at least a liter of blood per day.
That's awful.
You shouldn't push yourself so hard, Miss Yuri.
Oh, I know, but it's a big day. I just wanted to be at my very best for you guys.
Miss Yuri got me accepted here. I'm only in this school because of her.
No, Iki. It was nothing but your own ability that got you in here. Although last year was very unfortunate.
So, why was last year so unfortunate?
Oh, that's just because I wasn't allowed to take any classes. There was no standard criteria for measuring my ability score.
Alright, so why didn't—
Mr. Kuragane! I finally get to meet you, Mr. Kuragane!
Oh my god, what are you— who is this?
I don't have any idea. Who are you, Miss...
Kagami Kusakabe. I'm in your class. I'm such a huge fan of yours.
What? Fan?
I saw you fight in the mock battle. Amazing, Mr. Kuragane.
Maybe that's a stretch.
I'm thinking seriously about starting a newspaper club, and I want you to be on the front page of our historic first issue. Would you please let me interview you?
I really don't think I'd be much of a...
Well, look at you, already so popular from the first day of school. You definitely don't want to keep your public waiting, Mr. Amazing.
No, Stella!
I've already got the perfect headline. Iki Kuragane, genius in our midst, a man nobody noticed before becomes the center of attention.
That's a really long headline. Can we talk later? Okay, then. Stella, wait!
Well, I finally found you.
Shizuku?
She's the second best of the freshmen. I've really missed you, my big brother.
Wow, Shizuku. You look different. I was going to come searching for you later, but it seems like you beat me to it.
I know. I just really couldn't wait to see you. Big brother.
What the hell is this? Wow! Front page! Front page!
I've missed you so much.
Shizuku?
I can't even... Iki, oh my god, what is happening here?
I haven't got the slightest idea!
I'm simply kissing my beloved brother. Kissing is only a show of affection. If two people who share a bond like romantic love can kiss, then why shouldn't I be able to kiss my big brother, with whom I share such a rare and special bond? Besides, it's like a greeting in foreign countries.
It is?
There are no siblings who kiss like that in my country!
In any other country, actually.
I haven't heard of it.
This is about us. Ignore them all, big brother. We've been separated for 4 long years. Even sleeping together at night, wrapped in each other's arms, wouldn't be strange for us.
Yes, it would!
Shizuku, you are a young woman. This isn't right.
Jeez, I'm just kidding. But hey, I can tell it's what you really want.
That's it! Pull yourself together, Iki. Don't just sit there like an idiot.
Right. Thank you, Stella.
So you're the famous Princess Stella. I'll advise you not to insert your petty common jealousies between my brother and me.
Looks to me like someone needs to put something between your brother and you.
Oh, really? That's for my big brother and me to decide. Your opinion means nothing to us. We're related in ways some feeble princess could never understand.
Oh yeah? Well, he and I are sort of related too.
Oh? In just what way is that?
Because he's he's kind of my...
What is my brother to you?
He is my gracious master, and I am his devoted servant!
No, wait. Hold on, Stella. I told you we should forget about that.
This is one juicy scandal. I can see the headline. Mogake, struggle in my arms. A bonded princess servant and her savage roommate in closed room for 72 hours.
What is with these long headlines?
Long but accurate. After you defeated me in battle, you did give me an order.
Stella, you must sleep in my bed. No, stop the flashback! You know I didn't say anything like that!
Is that all true? Big brother, I'm asking you if it's true.
Well, sort of. I mean, in a way, I guess it's true, but I really just meant the bunk bed.
Because if it is true...
I don't... Shizuku, what are you...
Then, big brother, I will free you from your burden this very moment. Shower me.
Shizuku, no, you can't!
Oh, of course I can, big brother. I'm water and she's fire. Water will always put out fire.
No, what? That's not what I'm talking about. If you use your device in an undesignated area...
Serve my will! Lay my teeth!
And you should not be encouraging her!
It's such a frail and delicate little device. It's an awful lot like its wielder.
Yours seems fitting. Tasteless, classless, gilded, gaudy, and provincial. And of course, comically oversized.
Well, well, well. Someone seems a little hung up on the size of my assets. Maybe she's jealous.
Fat.
Ugly.
No, you did not!
On or off campus, the activation of devices outside of a designated combat area is forbidden. Ordinarily, you'd both be suspended. However, since it was the first day, you'll just be cleaning restrooms for a week. You may now thank me for my generosity.
Thank you very much for your generosity, Director.
I'm very sorry. I promise to never do that again.
Very good. You may go home after you've finished all the ladies' restrooms in the school. Don't worry, girls. Only 26 more to go.
Washboard. Top heavy. Baby bee stings. Floppy grandma.
Wet rag.
Dud firecracker.
Ooh, 0 feet above sea level.
Mount Everest.
Underinflated water balloon.
Overinflated sex
Hey, all right, I'm gonna give you a break, Pipsqueak.
Good. Then you'll leave him alone? You'll stay away from my big brother for the rest of your life?
That's not what I meant. And I am sorry to tell you that I can't exactly stay away when we happen to be roommates.
No matter what excuse you use to manipulate your way into his life, my big brother will always belong to me.
But are you crazy? This is your actual brother we're talking about here. What the hell is the matter with you?
This is something that you are incapable of ever understanding.
What are you talking about? What's the big secret?
I didn't say... It's not that it's...
What is it?
Whatever it might be, it's useless to talk to you because you will not understand. You're not a Kurogane. You'll never...
Oh, don't even try playing the family card on me. I've got family too.
You have no idea, Princess, how my brother felt being treated like he never existed.
What do you mean? Like he never existed? I don't understand.
Of course you don't, and you never will. Just leave both of us alone.
Enter the roommate. I was wondering when I was going to meet you. Well, come on in, and I will call off the search and rescue. I'm Nagiari Suin, but my friends just call me Alice.
What does she mean, like he never existed?
Hey, Stella.
Oh.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was... waiting for you.
Huh?
I mean, I thought we were supposed to practice, but then you didn't show.
I figured you might not feel up to it today. Sorry about that.
It's no big deal. This is for you. It was in the room.
Oh, thanks.
Iki?
Hmm?
Why would your family want to treat you like you never existed? Oh, sorry. Maybe it would have been better if I'd been a little less direct asking that question.
I guess you've been talking to Shizuku.
Well, yeah. Maybe a little.
It's okay. I wanted to tell you. I guess this might be just as good a time as any.
Huh?
Are you sure you want to hear this? It's kind of depressing.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of a samurai named Ryoma?
Of course I have. He's the hero that led Japan to victory in the last World War. Everyone's heard of Ryoma Kurogane.
Right, yeah, that's the one. I mean, he's my grandfather. And he's the kind of man I want to be. For generations, the Kurogane have produced brilliant blazers, what they call a distinguished legacy. But I wasn't like the rest of my family. I didn't have their gift. So they decided I wasn't worth acknowledging. There was never a seat for me at my family's table. Then one year, while I hid away and listened, I could hear them at their New Year's party. Something in me just broke. I didn't know where I was going, but I knew I had to go somewhere. I suddenly realized I was lost, and I was freezing. I think I was ready to die, but then all I could think of was how frustrating it would be to die like this. And then he was suddenly there, standing right in front of me.
The samurai Ryoma?
Yes. And I remember every word he said. I'll never forget it. Does it frustrate you, kid? Does it upset you to be the weakest one?
That's good. Hold on to that feeling. It's proof. That feeling means that you are not yet ready to give up on yourself. Take it from me, boy. Your life will be very boring if you aspire for no more than to live within your means. You can be anything you want to be. Look at all mankind. We were never gifted with a pair of wings, yet we've still flown to the moon.
He spoke to me in the simplest terms, but those words saved my life. So I decided, right then, that's the kind of man I would become. Someday, I might meet someone like I was then. I want to give them what my grandfather gave me. But in order to do that, I have to be as strong as I can. Like my grandfather.
So that's why you wanted to become a knight.
But no one wanted to teach me anything. So I did my practicing alone.
Alone?
Eventually, I got accepted to this school. My family didn't like the idea that a failure like me could earn his place among them as a knight. So they started to pressure the school.
Huh?
The standard requirements to take a class, those were created by the former director of the academy to prevent me from graduating. Luckily, the new director is Kurono Shinguchi. But my family's going to try to pressure her too. But even if they do...
You won't give up? Even if you end up getting burned? Badly. I think I understand how you feel. I mean, sort of.
I know. I know you do, Stella.
However, Iki, there is still one thing we're going to have to correct here.
What's that?
Earlier today, you accused me of having a competitive streak.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I should correct that. Okay, so we're both competitive.
That's more like it.
I always loved my brother because he was kind. Even after he left the house, left us, I still loved him. When I could see how badly my family had treated him, I hated them. I despised them from the bottom of my heart. And I decided, our father's love, our mother's love, our brother's love, all that they wouldn't give him, I would give him all that he deserves myself. I'm so sorry. We just met and I'm talking your ear off.
You don't like people very much, do you, Shizuku?
Huh?
Probably always been uncomfortable around strangers, but it sounds like your family made it impossible for you to be comfortable with anyone. I get that. I used to know a little girl who was a lot like you. Well, obviously you and I are now going to be the very best of friends. You ever want to talk about anything, you talk to me, okay? Just like a big sister.
Okay.
Iki, I'm coming in.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
What? Iki, why are you freaking out like that?
I'm not I mean, of course I'm freaking out! What are you doing?
help you wash up.
Huh? Why?
Because, you know, I mean, I took a vow and I am your servant. And this is one of the many things that servants do, so it's my duty to bathe you, right?
But you don't have to. I didn't ask.
The very best servants do not have to be asked. Sit and let me do my job now.
But...
Or I could boil you.
Okay.
Here, I'll do your back next.
Okay.
Hey, Iki, I want to ask you something.
What?
Do you like looking at girls' breasts and stuff?
Why are you asking me that?
Because when that girl Kagami was pushing hers against you, you seemed happy. And I noticed you've been looking at mine a lot.
Sorry.
You don't have to apologize, just tell me the truth.
I like them.
Okay.
What are you doing with your...
No, stay still.
Huh? Ah!
You're not supposed to move.
Okay.
Don't move!
Hey, Stella, maybe...
Hit me!
Stella! This, are you, naked?
She はこの